Hi guys, welcome back to the SA20 tournament of 2025-26. Today's match is between the Pretoria Capitals and MI Cape Town. MI Cape Town have managed to get a couple of wins on the board. Pretoria Capitals, they have been on a roll actually, two wins in a row in their previous two matches. They defeated the Durban Super Giants and the Paarl Royals in their last two matches, and they are in the top four now, Pretoria Capitals. And even in the reverse fixture against these two teams, the Pretoria Capitals came out on top against MI Cape Town away from home, and this is a home match for the Pretoria Capitals today. And MI Cape Town have won the toss and elected to bowl first. So one change for MI Cape Town is Reza Hendricks is replacing Jacques Snyman in the playing 11 today. And one change for Pretoria Capitals as well. Andre Russell is back in the playing 11 in place of Roston Chase. So those are the changes today in the playing 11 for both the teams. So both the openers of Pretoria Capitals are out in the middle. It's been a prolific opening partnership between Connor Huizen and Shai Hope. Shai Hope, as always, provides hope to any team which he plays for. Such a great player when he gets going. And George Linde is going to be opening the bowling for MI Cape Town. He's going to be bowling the first over. Connor Huizen will be on strike. So Connor Huizen is on strike. Seconds away from starting this game. George Linde having the new ball in his hand. Now all in readiness here. George Linde coming around the wicket to Connor Huizen. That's a quicker ball and Connor Huizen drives it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. Dot ball to start the innings as well. Second ball of the innings. Another quicker ball and Connor Huizen punches it down the ground to long off and gets off the mark with a single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Shai Hope is back on strike. In fact, four more deliveries left in this over. That's again a flighted tossed up delivery and Shai Hope drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from George Linde. So three more deliveries left in this over. And Shai Hope swings it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 60% chance of rain today. Hopefully the rain gods can stay away. That's flicked away again by Connor Huizen towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Shai Hope is back on strike. Quicker ball punched down the ground by Shai Hope towards mid-on. And another dot ball to finish that over. So just 3 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are now 3 without loss after 1 over. We've had 88% chance of rain in this game. This is what the weather forecast is saying, so I just need to hope, because these weather forecasts always tell the true forecast. If it says that it will rain, it will surely rain. So all we can do is just hope for that. Hope for the match to happen fully. So 3 without loss after 1 over. Trent Bolt is the new bowler into the attack now. He's been a little off color with the new ball in this season of the SA20. Normally a very good bowler with the new ball, always picks up early wickets with the new ball, but this season has been a little contrast. Bolt hasn't been able to provide those breakthroughs for MI Cape Town with the new ball, and that has hurt the team a little bit. Connor Esther Huizen is on strike. That's a full delivery. Esther Huizen drives it down the ground past mid-on, and that will be the first boundary of the innings. Beautifully straight driven down the ground by Connor Esther Huizen, and going past that mid-on fielder and into the fence. And this has been the issue with Trent Bolt this season. Hasn't been up to the mark till now. This time pulled his length back, and Connor Esther Huizen gets an inside edge towards mid-wicket for another dot ball. Third ball of the over. That's on the pads, looking to flick it away. Unable to make connection there. Another dot ball from Trent Bolt. Even though he's been a little off color, can't take away the fact that he's always reputed to be a superb new ball bowler. This season it has been off color. It's a full toss, and Esther Huizen picks it up. Leg side towards deep mid-wicket for another boundary. Second boundary in the over from Connor Esther Huizen. And not a great start here for Trent Bolt. He's been taken for 2 boundaries in his first over already. This time it's driven again, straight to covers though. Another dot ball. So last ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads, it's flicked in the air, and it's in open spaces. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4 towards deep square leg. So 3 boundaries in that over from Connor Esther Huizen. Expensive over from Trent Bolt. 12 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are now 15 without loss after 2 overs. So George Linde now continuing into his second over. Shai Hope is on strike. And Hope goes big. Very big. All the way for 6. Picks up the length beautifully there. Hitting through the line. And clears long on the first 6 of this innings from Shai Hope. So again an excellent start from Pretoria Capitals. Ever since Shai Hope has been promoted to open the innings, this Pretoria Capitals team has looked very different. Second ball of the over. Goes again. He sliced it this time. Fielder coming underneath it. Takes the catch. It covers. And there you go. George Linde makes the comeback after conceding the 6. Once again, courage to toss it up. Shai Hope once again looking to go over long on, but this time only slicing it. Coming off the edge of the bat, and a simple catch at covers, and finally MI Cape Town get their first breakthrough, and it's a huge wicket of Shai Hope, who has to go. Simple catch there, Nicholas Puran, the fielder, taking the catch, and Linde points out to the brain. He says that he used his brain to pick up that wicket. Shai Hope is out after scoring 7 runs from 5 balls. And Pretoria Capitals are now 21 for 1 after 2.2 overs. So Vihan Lubbe is the new batter to the crease for the Pretoria Capitals. So Linde will be coming over the wicket to Vihan Lubbe, who is on strike. And that's driven again by Lubbe straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball from George Linde. What a comeback from George Linde. Courage to toss it up again even after conceding the 6. Tossing it up, inviting the false shot, inviting the wicket. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's a quicker delivery, and Vihan Lubbe punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another, gets off the mark with a single. The corner rester Huizan is back on strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. Another quicker ball, and corner rester Huizan drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. 8 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. It goes for the sweep, straight to the fielder at short fine leg. Another dot ball to finish the over. Good over from George Linde. 8 runs came from that over, including the biggest wicket of Shai Hope. And Pretoria Capitals are 23 for 1 after 3 overs. So Trent Bolt now continuing into his second over, and Esther Huizen drives it down the ground towards long off for a boundary to start the over. Straight away again putting the pressure on Trent Bolt. Esther Huizen is enjoying a bit of Trent Bolt today. This time it's on the stumps and corner Esther Huizen defends it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Bolt. Bolt coming around the wicket now. Has driven again down the ground to mid-off and picks up another quick single. That's good running between the wickets from corner Esther Huizen. Another single for him. .180 is the par score at Sport Park in Centurion. So if the Pretoria Capitals can get above 180, their winning chances are more. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Bihan Lube on strike, comes down the wicket, flicks it away towards mid-on. Shy at the stumps, misses the direct edge. Bihan Lube picks up another single. Oh, that's a short ball. Honor Esther Huizen lets it go. Maybe it's too high. Given as a wide by the umpire. So Bolt has to reload that one again. This time on a good length again, and corner Esther Huizen drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Bolt. The last ball of the over coming up. It's driven again by Esther Huizen straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are 30 for 1 after 4 overs. So Kagiso Rabada is the new bowler into the attack now for MI Cape Town. A decent start from the MI Cape Town bowlers because they have picked up the wicket of Shai Hope. It has pulled back proceedings. Vian Lube is on strike. That's back of the length. Lube flicks it away towards mid-on and picks up another single to start the over. Corner Esther Huizen swings and misses. It's a dot ball here from Kagiso Rabada. It's punched again, straight to covers. Make that another dot ball from Kagiso Rabada. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. And he hits it down the ground. Back past the bowler. And that races away for 4. 2 full on this occasion from Kagiso Rabada. And Esther Huizen once again heading through the line. He's such a good talent, isn't he, for the Pretoria Capitals. Picks up his 5th boundary in this innings. Oh, this time looking to guide it towards third man, but corner Esther Huizen not able to make connection. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over. He's bowled him. What a delivery there. The slow ball deceiving corner Esther Huizen. It goes through the defenses and hits Midland leg stump. The second wicket goes down here for Pretoria Capitals. Wonderful change of pace from Kagiso Rabada has been so good. And the Pretoria Capitals lose their second wicket inside the power play and a little bit of trouble here now. I think it was a leg cutter from Kagiso Rabada. And going through the defenses of corner Esther Huizen. Another important wicket here for MI Cape Town. Kagiso Rabada striking. Corner Esther Huizen is out after scoring 24 runs from 24. Corner Esther Huizen is out after scoring 24 runs from 20 balls. And Pretoria Capitals are now 35 for 2 after 5 overs. So Jordan Cox is the new batter to the crease for the Pretoria Capitals now. Corbin Bosch is the new bowler into the attack now for MI Cape Town. Oh, and straight away, Jan Lube swings and misses. Again, a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's driven down the ground by Vihan Lube towards mid-off and picks up another single. So Jordan Cox is back on strike, third ball of the over. Ooh, on a good length again. Jordan Cox drives it towards covers, another dot ball. You just rewind back to the reverse fixture played between these two teams at Cape Town. Pretoria Capitals were in a similar kind of a position where they were in a lot of trouble. And Vihan Lube and Shai Hope bailed them out of trouble, and then we saw some crazy power hitting from Dewald Brevis and Sharfane Rutherford towards the end, which took them to 220, and they ended up winning that game. So they need something similar here as well from this kind of a situation. That's punched away straight to point. Another dot ball. Excellent over from Corbin Bosch so far. Just one run coming from this over. Still 2 balls left. This time again, Jordan Cox comes down the wicket and drives it straight to covers, picks up another quick single. It's good running between the wickets from Jordan Cox. Oh, in fact, they have not taken the single, have they? Yeah, they have taken the single. Here it's updated wrongly. So Jordan Cox is off the mark with a single. Gives a strike back to Vihan Lube. The last ball of the over coming up. That's helped on its way leg side. It's past fine leg, and that'll be 4. Boundary to finish the over. Angling onto the pads there, Corbin Bosch. And Vian Mulder just needed to get bat on it. It's raced away to the boundary to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are now 41 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. So current run rate is 6.83. Pretoria Capitals got off to a good start, but they've lost a couple of wickets, which is what is putting a little bit of pressure on them. Agiso Rabada now continuing into his second over. And that's short and wide. Jordan Cox going for the cut shot, but unable to make connection. Again a dot ball to start the over. This time defended towards point by Jordan Cox. Another dot ball. This time it's driven again by Jordan Cox towards point and picks up another quick single. Vihan Lube is back on strike. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's short. It's going for the pull shot there. Vihan Lube. It's down to fine leg. And Vihan Lube picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Jordan Cox is back on strike. This time is driven again by Cox towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. 3 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. This time it's flicked away again by Vihan Lube towards long on and picks up another single. So 5 runs came from the single to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are 46 for 2 after 7 overs. In fact, couple of runs to finish that over. And Pretoria Capitals are 46 for 2 after 7 overs. So Rashid Khan is the new bowler into the attack now for MI Cape Town. That's a quicker delivery. Jordan Cox flicks it away leg side. Towards long on. They're pushing for 2 here. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs to start the over. Every match is a must-win match for MI Cape Town from here if they want to make it through to the playoffs. They're already at the bottom of the table. They have suffered 4 defeats. Shot this time, and Cox going for the pull shot. pulls it towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Vihan Lube is back on strike. Another quicker delivery. Lube flicks it away straight to mid wicket. And another dot ball. Oh, going for the pull shot. Appeal for LBW. It's towards point. And Vihan Lube picks up another single. It's off the pads, so one leg pass it will be. Jordan Cox is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in the over. 50 comes up for the Pretoria Capitals. 50 comes up in 7.4 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. And Cox goes for the cut shot straight to covers. Again another dot ball. Last few overs have been good from the MICT bowlers. Last ball of the over, and is driven down the ground by Jordan Cox towards long on, and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and the Pretoria Capitals are 51 for 2 after 8 overs. So Corbin Bosch now continuing into his second over, and Cox drives it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Vihan Lube is back on strike. Oh, it's another full delivery. Lube drives it towards covers, picks up another single. Boundaries have dried up a little bit from these 2 batters. Just taking singles and doubles now. This time it's driven away towards third man, towards deep point, and Jordan Cox picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Vihan Lube is back on strike. And Lube comes down the wicket looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads. Are they going to push for 2? Yes, they are pushing. And they'll get there. That's good running between the wickets. Good game awareness there. They saw that the fielders were little slow to getting to the ball, so then try and push for the extra run. Superb game awareness and another couple of runs. 2 leg byes it is for Vihan Lube. Shot this time, pulled away again, down to deep mid wicket. Again, only can take the single here. Jordan Cox has faced 13 balls, scored only 9 runs, hasn't scored a boundary till now. And Vihan Lube has faced 15 balls and scored only 13 runs. So eating up a few deliveries here, both these batters. This is a format where you need to keep hitting the boundaries. Otherwise, the pressure will build. So last ball of the over coming up. That's pulled away again down the ground to long on, and Jordan Cox picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are 58 for 2 after 9 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Rashid Khan back into the attack, and that's pulled away again by Jordan Cox towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single to start the over. Stats suggest that you need to score 180 plus, but the way Pretoria Capitals are going here, it's been 19 balls since the last boundary has been scored in this innings. Goes big, leg side. And has that gone all the way? That's the big question. I think it has gone all the way. It's a flat 6 from Vihan Lube. So finally, after more than 3 overs, Vihan Lube has decided enough is enough. Clears the boundary. First six for Vihan Lube and second six of the innings, I guess, for Pretoria Capitals. This time goes again, uphill for LBW and the finger goes up. Rashid Khan strikes, they've gone upstairs straight away. Vihan Lube straight away referred it to the third umpire, gone for the review here. We need to have a look at this. Once again was looking to repeat the dose, looking to hit it leg side. Clever bowling from Rashid Khan, pulled the length back. And we need to have a look at this now. I don't know whether there's bat involved in that. We need to have a look at Ultra Edge. Yep, there's huge bat involved, so there's a very good review from Vihan Lube. Big spike as the ball passes the bat, so decision will be reversed to not out. Successful review for Pretoria Capitals. And Vihan Lube survives, picks up one leg pass, I guess. Picks up the single. Another quicker ball. It's pulled away again. Down towards long on. And they're coming back for a second. That's a fantastic running between the wickets from Vihan Lube. Picks up another couple of runs here. Goes for the big shot, it's a top edge and it's taken. There you go. So what if he doesn't get the batter out, LBW? I'll get you out caught. No way you can even go out, even think of going for the review when you get out caught like that. That is what Rashid Khan is saying. And he's got his man there. Vihan Lube looking to play one shot too many. Trying to go after every delivery against Rashid Khan. And eventually gets the top edge. Simple catch at point. And the third wicket goes down for Pretoria Capitals. It's the captain of Mumbai MI Cape Town who has struck. A big breakthrough there. So Vihan Lube is out after scoring 21 runs from 19 balls. And Pretoria Capitals are now 67 for 3 after 9.5 overs. So Dewald Brevis is the new batter to the crease, the dynamite for the Pretoria Capitals. Can he be the batter to take Pretoria Capitals to a competitive score today? One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over coming up. That's cut away by Brevis towards deep extra covers. Will get off the mark with a single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Vihan Lube. And Pretoria Capitals are now 68 for 3 after 10 overs. So George Linde now back into the attack. Into his third over, and Brevis cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Current run rate 6.79. The second ball of the over coming up, and that's driven again by Cox. Straight to point. Another dot ball from George Linde. Goes for the reverse sweep, gets it over the fielder, and that'll run away for 4. That's much needed. Finally, Jordan Cox, in his 17th delivery, picks up his first boundary in this innings of the reverse sweep as well. Much needed boundary for Pretoria Capitals. This time again cut away by Cox. So good fielding at covers. Really good fielding at covers, and Cox picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in the over. Brevis is back on strike. Brevis gives himself room, hits it down the ground, along on, and picks up another single. So 7 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Jordan Cox is back on strike. Last ball of the over, and Cox gives himself room, punches it down the ground to long on, and picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are now 76 for 3 after 11 overs. Rashid Khan bowling a quicker delivery there. Cox looking to flick it away. I think a little bit of a bat and pad involved in that. Another dot ball to start the over. Shot this time pulled away down the ground towards long on, and Jordan Cox picks up another single. This time again driven towards mid wicket. Another dot ball from Rashid Khan. That's cut away by Brevis towards deep extra covers for 4. Fielder at deep extra covers has no chance to stop that. So Brevis is up and running here with his first boundary, giving himself room there to access the offside, and he succeeds in doing so. This time he looks to go again, gets an inside edge towards short fine leg and picks up another single. 6 runs have come from this over. If they can push towards 160, 170 from here, that could be a good score. Jordan Cox back on strike, last ball of the over. That's cut away again by Cox, straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are 82 for 3 after 12 overs. So Rabada is back into the attack. He still has 2 overs left in his spell. Still 8 overs left in this innings, and the Pretoria Capitals, as said earlier, they can push towards 160, 170. Deval Brevis on strike. Rabada. It's a full delivery. Brevis flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Moves across the stumps. Cox goes one-handed leg side. It's all the way for 6 over fine leg. What a shot from Jordan Cox. Moved inside the line. One hand came off the bat, but it didn't matter. Clean strike into the crowd for 6. First 6 for Cox in his innings, and now the Pretoria Capitals getting a move on here. This time it's driven away again by Cox, straight to point. Another dot ball from Rabada. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That was bowled him. That's a fantastic Yorker from Kagiso Rabada. Rabada at his best. Right in the block hole. Cox looking to hit it away again. Not able to get underneath it. And the 4th wicket goes down here for Pretoria Capitals. Rabada gets his 2nd. Cox has to go. That's a huge wicket for MI Cape Town, because this partnership was shaping up to be a big one. Right in the block hole there. Nothing much you can do with that one. That's just the class of Kagiso Rabada. Has done it over the years. Continues to do it again. And Jordan Cox will have to go after scoring 24 runs from 25 balls. And Pretoria Capitals are now 89 for 4 after 12.4 overs. So Sharfin Rutherford is the new batter to the crease for the Pretoria Capitals. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over from Rabada. This time back of the length, Rutherford defends it towards point. Another dot ball from Rabada. So last ball of the over coming up. And Rutherford defends it towards point. They're going for the quick single. There was a chance of run outside the stumps. But Brevis makes it back. Completes the single. Another single to finish the over. Sharfin Rutherford gets off the mark with the single. Oh, they are in fact picking up overthrows. Sloppy work there. Overthrows conceded. So a couple of runs. Couple of runs to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jordan Cox. And Pretoria Capitals are now 91 for 4 after 13 overs. So Rashid Khan now back into the attack into his last over. And Dewald Brevis picks up another single to start the over. Sharfin Rutherford is back on strike now. It's tossed up. Ooh. Rutherford digs it out. It was in the block hole. It was like a yorker from Rashid Khan. Another dot ball. This time pulled away by Rutherford. One bounce to deep square leg and picks up another single. So Dewald Brevis back on strike, gives himself room, cuts it away. Oh, excellent fielding at covers again. Rabada, the fielder at covers, doing exceptionally well, and Dewald Brevis picks up just another single. The pressure is building on Pretoria Capitals at the moment. Two more deliveries left in this over. Rashid Khan coming around the wicket to Rutherford. Oh, Wrapped on the pads, appeal for LBW, finger goes up and straight away Rutherford goes upstairs for the review. Squared him up there. I did not know whether it was a googly there from Rashid Khan. Rutherford missing it completely. And I need to have a look at this one, whether this is adjacent enough or not. But I feel Rutherford could be in trouble here. Fantastic delivery there, squaring up Rutherford. Vintage Rashid Khan on show at the moment. Have a look at this. Rutherford playing down the wrong line. Hitting the thighs there of Rutherford. I think only the height can save him here. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets missing. Whoa. Rutherford survives. I thought so that only the height can save Rutherford, and that is exactly what has happened. Decision will be reversed to not out. And a huge relief for Sharfin Rutherford there. One more delivery left in this over. So last ball of the over coming up. And it's punched away by Rutherford towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over. And Pretoria Capitals are 95 for 4 after 14 overs. And it's also the time for another strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Corbin Bosch back into the attack. And Rutherford goes leg side in the air. And it's towards deep mid wicket. And Sharfane Rutherford picks up another couple of runs to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes again leg side towards deep square leg. Again the fielder does well. And Sharfane Rutherford picks up another single. So 5 overs left after this, and Pretoria Capitals nearing 100 here, trying to get to 160, 170. Oh, Brevis swings and misses, a fumble by the keeper. But have they taken the single? Yes, they have. It's by single there. Fumble by the keeper allowed the batters to complete the single. What should have been a dot ball became a single. Rutherford back on strike. Full and on the pads. It's gone off the pads through to the keeper. Good keeping from Ryan Rickleton behind the stumps, and another dot ball from Corbin Bosch. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Rutherford is struggling a little bit here. Another good Yorker there from Bosch. Rutherford gets, I think it's gone off the pads. Picks up 1 leg byes. Another single, and the 100 comes up for the Pretoria Capitals. They've huffed and puffed. The 100 comes up in 14.5 overs at the loss of 4 wickets. Can they push towards 160, 170? The last ball of the over coming up from Corbin Bosch. And that's a short ball. It's pulled in the air. And it's over the keeper. Lands safely. Dewald Brevis picks up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over. And Pretoria Capitals are 101 for 4 after 15 overs. So Trent Bolt is back into the attack now for the MI Cape Town. Dewald Brevis is on strike. Oh, that's a good Yorker from Bolt. A little bit of an inside edge down the ground from Brevis. And picks up another single to start the over. So Rutherford is back on strike. Second ball of the over. Rutherford did damage earlier. That goes down the ground and goes all the way for 6. Missed his length there. Trent Boult became a full toss. Rutherford enjoys on those deliveries. Puts it into the crowd over long on. Much needed 6 for Pretoria Capitals. We all know what Rutherford did the previous time these two teams played against each other in this tournament. So he can be very dangerous. This time it's a wide outside the off stump from Trent Boult. Has to reload that one again. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. And Trent Boult changing the field a little bit there. He's been a little expensive once again. He's been a little off color in this tournament, which is not helping the MI Cape Town. Full toss. Rutherford hits it leg side. It's in the gap. And that'll be 4. So another boundary here. Missing his length again. Boult bowling a full toss. And Rutherford found the gap beautifully. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Fourth ball of the over. Another full toss. It's flicked away leg side towards deep mid wicket. This time Rutherford picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Dewald Brevis is on strike, back on strike. And Brevis goes down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Still a good over for the Pretoria Capitals this. "14 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Another 6 here will take them to 121. In 180 we were talking about, at least they can push towards 150, 160 from here. Last ball of the over, full toss, that's massive. Huge hit from Sharfin Rutherford. It's out of the stadium, is it? Go get the ball somewhere, it's out of the stadium. Another 6 to finish the over. An expensive over from Boult. 20 runs came from that over. And Pretoria Capitals are now 121 for 4 after 16 overs. And they are also checking the height of the delivery to see whether it's a no ball or not, but it looks as though the ball has dipped. So it looks as though the ball has dipped, so it should be a fair delivery is what I'm thinking. And it is. So 20 runs did come from that over, and Pretoria Capitals are now 121 for 4 after 16 overs. Trent Bowles' struggle in this tournament continues. He's not able to pick up wickets with a new ball, and even in the end overs, he is going for plenty these days. Again, none for 39 in his 3 overs, Trent Boult. This is not the Trent Boult we all know. He's much more capable than that. So 4 more overs left in this innings, and it's Kagiso Rabada who's back into the attack now for MI Cape Town. Dewald Brevis on strike, and Brevis goes big, high in the air, no look shot. How far has this gone? Oh, it's gone far enough. Need to have a measurement on that. A no look shot from Brevis. It's gone way back into the second tier onto those grass banks. Another 6 to start the over, and remembering what these two batters did in Cape Town earlier in this tournament against the same opposition, they can be very destructive towards the end. And this time it's short and wide. One hand come off the bat. He's cut it away for 6 over point, deep point. Back-to-back sixes to start this over. Dewald Brevis is on the charge here. So back-to-back sixes to start this over. Pressure on Kagiso Rabada at the moment. Dewald Brevis is on fire at the moment. It goes again. It's in the air again. And that's all the way as well. 3 consecutive. Good fielding. Excellent effort. Excellent effort at deep square leg. Has he saved the 6? We need to check that. It's Trent Boult, a fantastic fielder. Might have done extremely well here to save the 6. I thought that was going again for another 6. He had timed it beautifully again, Brevis. But has Trent Boult saved this? Yes, Trent Boult has done extremely well there. Has saved the 6. So it will only be a single. Sharfin Rutherford is back on strike. What a save from Boult there. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rutherford is back on strike. The partnership now 45 from 23 balls between Sharfin Rutherford and Dewald Brevis. Oh, looking for the big shot. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Semi Cape Town's turn to have a discussion whether to go for the review or not. This is a destructive duo at the end overs. So might as well take it, is what they would be thinking. But they are not going for the review, I think. I think there was bat involved in that, as Rutherford was looking for the big shot. No, actually pretty close. They didn't decide to go for the review. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's full and wide. Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled from Kagiso Rabada, keeping it out of the reach for Rutherford. Another dot ball. Full and wide again. Rutherford inside edging it towards fine leg and picks up another single to finish the over. So despite conceding two sixes came in that over. After that, a good comeback from Rabada to finish that over. 14 runs came from that over. And Pretoria Capitals are 135 for 4 after 17 overs. So Rabada is going back inside. He has finished his quota of 4 overs. Corbin Bosch is back into the attack now for MI Cape Town. And Rutherford goes high in the air. This could be out. Fielder can't get to it. And Rutherford, I think, will pick up a couple of runs to start the over. Is it? Or just a single? Just a single for Rutherford. So Dewald Brevis is back on strike. The second ball of the over coming up. And he goes one hand off the bat again. It's high in the air. Fielder coming underneath it. Puts it down. Who is that fielder there who has put it down? And Brevis picks up another single. That should have been swallowed in the deep by the deep mid-wicket fielder. It's a new face actually. Has put it down. So 2 chances and 2 deliveries there. Rutherford also mistimed a shot. The first ball of this over, and now again Brevis this time. One hand coming off the bat. Not every time you can hit one-handed sixes like that. It's been put down. So third ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery. It's flicked away past that short fine leg fielder, and that runs away for 4. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. Sherfane Rutherford picks up another boundary. The 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 52 from 29 balls between Rutherford and Dewald Brevis. This time it's cut away again by Rutherford. Oh my God, misfield. Misfield at deep extra covers. Results in another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Rutherford. And the Pretoria Capitals are getting a good finish here towards the end of this innings. Once again, it's Sherfane Rutherford and Dewald Brevis at the end for the Pretoria Capitals. This time it's in the slot. He's got on high in the air. And it's all the way for 6 over long on. What entertainment this is from Sherfane Rutherford. In the slot from Corbin Bosch. Rutherford hitting through the line. Picks up his third 6. And the 150 comes up for Pretoria Capitals. 150 comes up in just 17.5 overs. And the dream to cross 180 is still alive for Pretoria Capitals. So one more delivery left in this over. The way Rutherford is batting. I think they've lost the ball here. I don't know, they're trying to change the ball. So they're changing the ball here. So last ball of the over coming up from Corbin Bosch. Oh, goes for a big shot again, but gets it on the pads. There's another dot ball to finish the over, but still 16 runs came from that over. And Pretoria Capitals are 151 for 4 after 18 overs. So 2 more overs left in this innings. And Karim Janat is the new bowler into the attack to bowl the penultimate over. What a surprising decision. What a surprising decision this is. Don't they have still one more over left of Bolt? They have. But they're going with Karim Janat for the penultimate over. I think this could be the over that these two batters will be looking to target. Karim Janat has been a decent bowler. Hasn't bowled much of late, even for Afghanistan. If you see, Karim Janat doesn't bowl much. So Dewald Brevis on strike, penultimate over, Karim Janat. And that's too wide. Too wide, wide given by the umpire. So Karim Janat has to reload that one again. Full toss and Brevis puts it away. That's all the way for 6. Mentioned earlier, this could be the over that these two batters can target because Karim Janat doesn't bowl much these days. Straight away, Hers on the full side, bowls a full toss, and Brevis is too good a batter to miss out on that. Third ball of the over. So goes for the big shot. Has nicked it through, I think. Yes, he has. So Karim Janat strikes back. Brevis going for the big shot again. He's nicked it through to the keeper. And finally, this partnership has been broken. It's Karim Janat of all the bowlers who has broken this partnership. A wild heave across the line there from Brevis, and has taken the edge through to Rickleton behind the stumps. Very important wicket for MI Cape Town if they want to restrict the Pretoria Capitals below 180. So Dewald Brevis is gone after a quick fire 34 from 19 balls, and Pretoria Capitals are now 158 for 5 after 18.2 overs. So the veteran finisher, Andre Russell is the new batter to the crease. Third ball of the over coming up. And Russell sides it away towards deep extra covers for 4. What a way to get going. What a way to get off the mark. He knows that only 10 balls left in this innings. No time to get your eye in. Have to go bang from ball 1. And gets off the mark with a boundary. This time again, there's a little bit of a back of the length delivery. Russell hits it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. 2 West Indians at the crease now. Sharfin Rutherford is back on strike. This is already a good recovery, I would say, from Pretoria Capitals, because in the middle part of this innings, they were going along very, very slowly. But then that partnership between Dewald Brevis and Sharfin Rutherford once again coming to the rescue. And not to forget, MI Cape Town also have a very powerful batting lineup. They will also back themselves to chase this total down. That's a slow ball. Rutherford goes over covers for 6. Pick the slow ball really well. And to hit it like that over deep extra covers requires some talent. Sharfin Rutherford at his best here. So last ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads. It's flicked away again. And that's all the way again over deep mid wicket. Back-to-back sixes to finish the over. Full and on the pads. Rutherford flicking it away for 6. 24 runs came from that over from Karim Janath, including the wicket of Dewald Brevis. And Sharfin Rutherford brings up his half century as well. 52 from just 24 balls with 3 boundaries and 5 sixers at a strike rate of 216.67. Outstanding knock under pressure, and Pretoria Capitals are now 175 for 5 after 19 overs. So one more over left in this innings. What an innings once again from Sharfin Rutherford. And now Trent Boult is going to be bowling the last over. Andre Russell is on strike. Full toss. Russell flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Remember, teams that score above 180 at this venue have a higher win percentage. So I think if Pretoria Capitals can get above 180, they'll back themselves to defend the total. Trent Bolt has also been expensive today, none for 40 so far in his 3.1 overs. Just look at that. Above 180, the teams batting first have won 9 matches out of 10 at Centurion. So Pretoria Capitals are getting a very competitive and even a winning score, I would say. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for a pull shot, appeal for a catch. Umpire gives it as a wide, so Bolt has to reload that one again. MI Cape Town still have 2 reviews left. They haven't used any of their reviews. Wow, they are the good boys, it seems. They don't want to use reviews. Trust the umpire's decision. Five more deliveries left in this innings. Nicholas Puran and Trent Bolt having a discussion with each other. Second ball of the over coming up. And Rutherford goes straight down the ground towards long on. Oh, was looking for 2 there, but can't get it. Just a single for Rutherford. So Andre Russell is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. 2 more runs needed for 180 for the Pretoria Capitals. The third ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's full and wide. He's sliced it in the gap. That'll run away for 4. Andre Russell beautifully slicing it away. He knew that it was outside the off stump. Just get bad on it. Use the pace. And picks up another boundary. And they have crossed that 180 mark that I was talking about. "13 boundaries and 11 sixes in this inning so far. That's a good Yorker. Russell hits it down the ground. They're going to push for 2, I think. And no, they're not pushing for 2. Just a single for Andre Russell. This is already a competitive total. 183 for 5. It's still 2 balls left in this innings. What a finish this has been. Last 5 overs, they have scored 83 runs. The Pretoria Capitals. This is some finish. And if MI Cape Town have to win this one, it'll only be the second time that a total above 180 is being chased down in T20 cricket at the Super Sport Park in Centurion. So fifth ball of the over, that's too wide. Too wide from Bolt. Wide given by the umpire. The Bolt has to reload that one again. This is going to be an extremely tough run chase for MI Cape Town, no doubt about that. And another 6 will take them to 190 here, Pretoria Capitals. Here comes Bolt again. Oh, again now full and wide. Rutherford asking for the wide again. Doesn't get it this time. Umpire says it's a dot ball. So it is a dot ball. Only 1 more delivery left now in this innings. So 9 runs have come from this over. So last ball of the innings, Rutherford on strike. This is too wide again. Bolt has to reload that one again. Umpire gives it as a wide. 3 wides in this over from Bolt. He's been off colour in this tournament. His struggle is continuing. Again, economy 12.78 today. Hasn't been up to the mark in this tournament. In the attempt of bowling the wide Yorker, Bolt is bowling it too wide. He needs to take care of that. One more delivery left in this innings. A 6 here will take them past 190 and give them more cushion for defending it. Last ball of the innings. Rutherford on strike. And he goes high in the air. It's only high in the air. I don't think he's got the distance. Long off. Takes the catch. Takes the catch. So it's a wicket of the last ball of the innings. Rutherford looking to clear the boundary. Only got the height. Went miles up in the air. Didn't get the distance though. Nicholas Pooran is a safe fielder. Completes the catch at long off. But what an innings from Sharfian Rutherford. Outstanding innings of 53 from 27 balls comes to an end. And the innings is also done. Trent Boult picks up a wicket of the final ball of the innings. So 10 runs came from the last over, including the wicket of Sharfian Rutherford. And Pretoria Capitals finished their 20 overs on 185 for 6 at the end of their 20 overs. We were talking about teams batting first have won 9 out of 10 matches, scoring above 180 runs in this round. So I think Pretoria Capitals have done extremely well to cross the 180 run mark. The last 5 overs, Pretoria Capitals scored 84 runs. That is how good they were when Dewald Brevis and Sharfian Rutherford were at the crease. It was just pure carnage once again. And a superb score this. It's going to take some getting for the MI Cape Town boys. Every match is a must-win match for MI Cape Town from here. So Dewald Brevis and Sharfian Rutherford formed a 5th wicket partnership of 69 from 34 balls between Dewald Brevis and Sharfian Rutherford, and then towards the end an unbeaten partnership of 27 from 10 balls between Sharfian Rutherford and Andre Russell helped Pretoria Capitals get to 185 for 6 in their 20 overs. And as far as the MICT bowlers are concerned, not much success. Kagiso Rabada picked up 2 for 33 in his 4 overs. Trent Boult was very expensive, picked up a wicket at the last ball of the innings, but he was also expensive, 1 for 49 in his 4 overs. Rashid Khan, really good, 1 for 24 in his 4 overs. Karim Janat bowled only 1 over, was taken to the cleaners as expected. 1 for 24 in his 1 over for Karim Janat. And Corbin Bosch, none for 31 in his 4 overs as well. George Linde bowled 3 overs, 1 for 19. So those were the bowling figures for MI Cape Town today. So the MI Cape Town to win this match will need 186 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. The Mumbai Indians, MI Cape Town need 186 runs to win this match. MI Cape Town need 186 runs. MI Cape Town need 186 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. And Rassie van der Dusen and Ryan Rickelton are opening the batting for MI Cape Town as usual. The most trusted opening pair for MI Cape Town. And Lungi Ngidi has the new ball in his hand. He'll be opening the bowling for Pretoria Capitals. All in readiness. First ball of the match. Rassie van der Dusen on strike. And that's a back of the line delivery. Van der Dusen defends it towards point. Dot ball to start from Lungisani Ngidi. Second ball of the innings coming up. Ooh, that almost squared up Rassie van der Dusen there. And another dot ball from Lungisani Ngidi. So if MICT are to get anywhere close to the target, it has to be the opening partnership needs to provide a good start for them. Ooh, this time Van der Dusen moves across. Has he nicked it through to the keeper? I don't think so. Just about missing the bat of Van der Dusen. And another dot ball from Lungisani Ngidi. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's on the stumps again, defended towards third man. and another dot ball from Lungi Ngidi. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Dusen yet to get off the mark. A good batter actually is Rassie van der Dusen. Has played a few good knocks in this tournament so already. Previous match he scored 65 against Joburg Super Kings. He has scored a couple of half centuries in this tournament. Again moves across the stumps, defends it towards covers. Another dot ball here. 5 dot balls to start. Can we see a maiden over from Lungi Ngidi here? Lungi Ngidi has picked up a hat-trick against Lungi Ngidi picked up a hat-trick against the Durban Super Giants. First hat-trick of this SA20 tournament. What a moment that was for Lungi Ngidi. Last ball of the over. And Rassie van der Dusen goes straight, goes all the way for 6. Hitting through the line. Rassie van der Dusen, the man in form, gets off the mark with a 6 to finish the over. The 6 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 6 without loss after 1 over. So Lizard Williams is the new bowler into the attack now for the Pretoria Capitals. What a shot that was from Rassie van der Dusen. He has been the man in form. He hits through the line beautifully. Ryan Rickleton has also been another batter who has been in fantastic form in this tournament. Has scored 2 centuries in this tournament, if you don't mind. And here's Lizard Williams over the wicket to Rickleton. And Rickleton drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. So Reza Hendricks is back in the playing 11 today for MI Cape Town. That is the only change they have made. This time it's flicked away down the ground to mid-on and picks up another quick single. Rickleton off the mark with a single. So third ball of the over coming up. And that's a wide down the leg side from Lizard Williams. He'll have to reload that one again. Or is it? It's not given as a wide. It's given as a dot ball. Surprise, surprise. Dot ball from Lizard Williams. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Dusen. Fourth ball of the over. Van der Dusen looking to drive, gets an inside edge down the ground to mid-on and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Fifth ball of the over coming up. That's the outer half of the bat towards short third man. Rickleton doesn't take the single. It's another dot ball from Lizard Williams. One more delivery left in this over. Ryan Rickleton will be on strike. The last ball of the over coming up. It's on the pads, looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 2 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 8 without loss after 2 overs. Well, it says 88% chance of rain in this game, but touch wood, as of now, till now, there hasn't been a single droplet of rain that has fallen on the ground. That is a very good news actually. And Lungi and Gidi continuing into his second over. That's swung away leg side by Van der Dusen. It's in the gap. That'll be 4. Found the gap beautifully. Inside half of the bat from Rassi Van der Dusen, but it doesn't matter. It's gone away for 4 to start the over. So looks like the batters want to change their bats here. So some new bats coming out. I think Rassi Van der Dusen is maybe he's going to change his bat here. Change of bat, change of fortunes. How many times we have seen that before? So he has changed his bat here, Rassi Van der Dusen, after hitting the boundary. We need to see whether change of bat can give him change of fortunes. The second ball of the over coming up. Van der Dusen has changed his bat. Here's Lungi and Gidi again. Second ball of the over. And that's edged, guided away past third man, and that'll be 4, I think. Yes, it is. Another boundary for Rassi Van der Dusen. Just using the pace of the bowler there, getting it past that fielder. And back-to-back boundaries to start this over from Rassi Van der Dusen. Third ball of the over. That's on the pads. Van der Dusen looking to flick it away. It's towards short fine leg. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball from Ngidi. Fourth ball of the over. That's driven again by Van der Dusen, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Ngidi. The required run rate is 9.81. Fifth ball of the over. Van der Dusen gives himself room in the air, down the ground, and taken at long on. That's the wicket they wanted, Pretoria Capitals. Was looking to go straight down the ground once again, Van der Dusen, but it's gone towards long on. Fielder at long on taking a low catch. Van der Dusen is still hanging around. They might want to check the fairness of the catch there. Was the catch taken cleanly or not? That is what they will want to check. A low catch there by that fielder. Ooh, has it touched the ground? Has it touched the ground there? This could be a huge moment. He's taken the catch. I think the catch is clean. It should be out. Fingers are underneath the ball. It should be out, I think. Will they have a look at it again? Out it is. Out is given on the big screen. So Rassi Van der Dusen will go. Lungi Ngidi gets the breakthrough for Pretoria Capitals. A low catch at long on sees the end of Rassi Van der Dusen, and the opening partnership of MI Cape Town has been broken here. A huge wicket actually, because it's the in-form Rassi Van der Dusen who is walking back to the pavilion. And MI Cape Town are rocked early here. Rassi Van der Dusen is out for 15. And MI Cape Town are 16 for 1 after 2.5 overs. So Reza Hendricks is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 3. One more delivery left in this over from Lungi Ngidi. Last ball of the over. That's on the pads. Reza Hendricks flicks it straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Rassi Van der Dusen. And MI Cape Town are 16 for 1 after 3 overs. So the required run rate is now 10. It's never easy to chase above 180 at this venue. And they've already lost a wicket as well. Rassi Van der Dusen is a huge wicket that they've lost, because he's a fantastic batter who's been in good form in this tournament also. And if MI Cape Town don't get over the line here, it will become very, very tough for them to qualify for the playoffs, because even Durban Super Giants have now come out of the bottom of the table. So that puts equal pressure on Mumbai MI Cape Town. Ryan Rickleton, another man in form, is on strike. Lizard Williams continuing into his second over. And that's driven down the ground by Rickleton. Pass mid-off, and that'll be 4 to start the over. Full delivery there from Lizard Williams. Beautifully driven pass mid-off. He's the man in form as Ryan Rickleton. Has scored 2 centuries in this tournament. So he can be very dangerous for the Pretoria Capitals. Yeah. This time Rickleton drives it down the ground again towards mid-off and picks up another single. If Pretoria Capitals need to have a big chance in this game, they need to get rid of Ryan Rickleton, who's been the man in form for the MI Cape Town. He scored a century against Durban Super Giants in the opening match of this tournament, and then he scored a century against Joburg Super Kings in their previous match also at the Wanderers. So he is the danger man actually. Ryan Rickleton is the danger man. Reza Hendricks now back on strike. Hendricks drives it through the covers, finds the gap, and they'll run away for 4 as well. Second boundary in this over. Beautifully driven through the covers there by Reza Hendricks. He gets off the mark with a boundary. This time on the stumps, and Reza Hendricks defends it towards covers. And another dot ball from Lizard Williams. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that swung back in. Gone through Reza Hendricks there. Just past the inside edge of the bat. Another dot ball from Williams. So last ball of the over coming up. And that's on the stumps again. Hendricks defends it back to the bowler. And another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 25 for 1 after 4 overs. So there's a new bowler into the attack now for Pretoria Capitals. So Andre Russell is the new bowler into the attack. The really good bowler actually. Ryan Rickleton is on strike. Trey Russ coming over the wicket to Ryan Rickleton. Oh, Rickleton swings and misses. Another dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes for the pull shot again. It's off the pads, off the thighs. And Rickleton picks up another single. It will be 1 leg byes from Ryan Rickleton. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. The third ball of the over coming up. Oh, Hendrick swings and misses, looking to pull it away there. Not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Andre Russell. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, goes for the drive again. Beats the outside edge again. Another beauty from Andre Russell. And another dot ball. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, looking to cut it away, a little bit of an inside edge. And Hendricks picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. Ryan Rickleton back on strike. That's driven again by Rickleton towards covers. Directed, could have been very, very close. Ryan Rickleton picks up another single to finish the over. So 3 runs came from that over from Andre Russell. Really good start from Russell. And MI Cape Town are 28 for 1 after 5 overs. So Gideon Peters is the new bowler into the attack now for the Pretoria Capitals. Ryan Rickleton is on strike. And Rickleton looks to pull it away. It's a top edge. Could be out. It is taken at point, and that's a huge wicket. A huge one. Ryan Rickleton, the man in form. Man who has scored 2 centuries in this tournament. Has to make the long walk back. Gideon Peters into the attack straight away, picks up a massive breakthrough for the Pretoria Capitals. And MI Cape Town lose their 2nd wicket inside the power play. It was the short ball there from Gideon Peters. Rickleton getting it high on the bat. And a simple catch at point. Exactly what the Pretoria Capitals needed. Gideon Peters picks up his first wicket. It's a huge wicket. Ryan Rickleton is out after scoring 7 runs from 10 balls. And MI Cape Town are 28 for 2 after 5.1 overs. Nicholas Pooran is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. Second ball of the over coming up from Gideon Peters. Oh, and that's punched away by Puran. Oh, it's gone over, has it? It's gone over, deep point for 6. Flat and hard from Puran there. Just clearing that fielder at deep point. Straight away, Puran gets off the mark with a maximum. So 6 followed by a 4 from Nicholas Puran. 148 more runs needed from the last 87 balls. Fourth ball of the over coming up. And that's a full delivery. Puran going for the drive, missing it. Another dot ball from Gideon Peters. Oh, that's a short ball over the batter. Another wide from Gideon Peters. Has to reload that one again. Too high, I think, from the umpire. Too high is what the umpire reckons. Fifth ball of the over coming up. That's full and on the pads. It's flicked down the ground to mid-on. And Puran picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Last ball of the over, and Hendricks flicks it away towards mid-wicket, and another dot ball to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 40 for 2 after 6 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Andre Russell is continuing into his second over. Nicholas Pooran is on strike. And Pooran helps it on its way for another 6. That's way back into the crowd when Pooran hits it. Look out in the crowd. It's only going one place. Straight into the grass banks. Again a 6 to start the over straight away after the strategic timeout. What a shot from Pooran. The second ball of the over coming up. Two West Indians going head to head. That's cut away straight into the hands of Point. And there's your big wicket. Nicholas Pooran has hauled out. Lungi Ngidi taking the catch at Point. And what a big wicket this is. For the Pretoria Capitals, Andre Russell strikes back after conceding the 6. The very next ball, Pooran has found Point. And the celebrations begin for Pretoria Capitals. Little bit of width on offer there. Low catch taken by Lungisani and Ngidi. And the third wicket goes down now for MI Cape Town. They're in a lot of trouble here. Top 3 batters have been dismissed now. Nicholas Pooran is out after scoring 17 runs from 6 balls. And MI Cape Town are 46 for 3 after 6.2 overs. So Corbin Bosch is the new batter to the crease for the MI Cape Town. So third ball of the over coming up from Andre Russell. Oh, that's short ball. Corbin Bosch lets it go. Another dot ball from Andre Russell. This time full and on the pads, and Corbin Bosch flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up a single here. Corbin Bosch gets off the mark with a single. Yes, promotion for Corbin Bosch today. Ahead of Corbin Bosch has been sent in ahead of Jason Smith, Karim Janat, George Linde. MI Cape Town currently at the bottom of the table. It will be their 5th loss today if they lose this one. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Oh, and he pulls out in the last moment. Pulls out in the last moment, so it will be a dead ball from Andre Russell. This time full and on the pads. Reza Hendricks flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. At this same stage, the Pretoria Capitals were 44 for 2. MI Cape Town are 48 for 3. Last ball of the over coming up. And Bosch drives it back to the bowler, looking for the single, can't get it. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Nicholas Pooran. And MI Cape Town are 48 for 3 after 7 overs. If MI Cape Town chase this target within 16 overs, they'll get the bonus point. But the way they have started, chasing this down in 20 overs itself will be a hard task, leave alone chasing it in 16 overs. Keshav Maharaj is the new bowler into the attack now for Pretoria Capitals. So finally some spin introduced coming around the wicket. Reza Hendricks so goes for the cut shot, almost chopped it on there. Quicker ball there from Keshav Maharaj. Hendricks shaping up to cut. Second ball of the over. And that's driven again by Hendricks. Straight to covers. Another dot ball from Maharaj. Required run rate nearing 11 now. Reza Hendricks struggling a little bit. Third ball of the over again. It's driven down the ground by Hendricks. Picks up another single here. Corbin Bosch is back on strike. Pretoria Capitals are on a roll at the moment actually. They'll win this match. It'll be 3 wins in a row for them. And they'll do the double over MI Cape Town as well if they win this. Corbin Bosch goes for the sweep, unable to make connection. And are they going upstairs here to check the stumping? Yes, they are, but I don't think Corbin Bosch left the crease. So it shouldn't be out, according to my poll. Yep, Corbin Bosch's feet is grounded inside the crease, so it will be not out. Not out it is. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And that's hit down the ground by Corbin Bosch towards long on. And picks up another single. $50 comes up for MI Cape Town. 50 comes up in 7.5 overs. At the loss of 3 wickets. Last ball of the over coming up. Reza Hendricks on strike. That's a short ball pulled away by Hendricks. That'll be 4. Much needed boundary for MI Cape Town. Dragged down delivery there from Keshav Maharaj. And Hendricks punishes it away for 4 to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 54 for 3 after 8 overs. So Gideon Peters is into his second over, and Corbin Bosch punches it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up from Peters. And Corbin Bosch goes big. It's in the air. Fielder there. Taken. Another one goes. Gideon Peters again. What a find this bowler has been for Pretoria Capitals. Picks up another wicket. Corbin Bosch has to go. Is hauled out at deep mid wicket, and it gets from bad to worse for MI Cape Town in this run chase. Reza Hendricks is left stranded at one end, not knowing what to do. Running out of partners at the moment. Was a good shot actually from Corbin Bosch, but he didn't see the fielder there, I think. Dewald Brevis taking the catch at deep mid wicket, and the Pretoria Capitals are all over the MI Cape Town at the moment. It was always going to be tough. We saw the stats. 9 out of 10 times the teams batting first, scoring 180 plus, have won at this venue in the Super Sports Park in Centurion. And today Pretoria Capitals have scored 185, so it was always going to be a tough run chase for MI Cape Town. And it becomes tougher with every wicket going down now. Corbin Bosch is out after scoring just 2 runs from 7 balls. And MI Cape Town are 54 for 4 after 8.2 overs. The new batter to the crease now for MI Cape Town is Karim Janat. Well, he has the capability with the bat. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, Karim Janat goes for the pull shot there. Not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Gideon Peters. This time it's driven again, back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Gideon Peters. 3 dot balls in this over, 2 more deliveries left in this over from Peters. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Karim Janat yet to get off the mark. Oh, that's flicked away again, but the fielder is there. It dives forward, takes another catch. Dewald Brevis again at deep mid wicket. And what are MI Cape Town doing here? 2 wickets in the over for Gideon Peters. He picks up his 3rd wicket today. And MI Cape Town are committing harakiri at the moment. Karim Janat is also out for a duck here. Was looking to just flick it away gently. And what a catch diving forward there by Dewald Brevis at deep mid wicket. Gideon Peters is on fire with the ball for Pretoria Capitals. And MI Cape Town have lost half their sight now. What a catch from Brevis there. What a cricketer this guy is. He can take catches, he can hit sixes, he can do anything. Dewald Brevis. He can celebrate as well. The Pretoria Capitals right on top at the moment. Karim Janat is out for a 3-ball duck. And MI Cape Town are 54 for 5 after 8.5 overs. I am surprised how Corbin Bosch and Karim Janat were promoted ahead of someone like a Jason Smith. Very, very shocking actually. Again, no Jason Smith. Again, George Linde is the new batter to the crease. I don't know what MI Cape Town are trying to do. Last ball of the over coming up from Gideon Peters. This has been a dream spell from him. And as back of the length again, Linde defends it towards point and another dot ball to finish the over. Double wicket maiden over from Gideon Peters. And MI Cape Town are 54 for 5 after 9 overs. So Keshav Maharaj now continuing into his second over, and that's punched down the ground by Reza Hendricks towards long off and picks up another single. George Linde is back on strike. Another quicker ball. Linde drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Keshav Maharaj. I don't know why Jason Smith still hasn't been sent in to bat. They're demoting him down the order. That's again driven back to the bowler by Linde. Another dot ball from Maharaj. They still have 10 overs left after this. Oh, looking to hit it down the ground. Hits it towards covers. Linde again can't get off the mark. Another dot ball here from Maharaj. The last ball of the over. And Linde goes big in the air again. I don't think he's got enough on it. He hasn't. Another catch in the deep. And the MI Cape Town are just falling apart like dominoes at the moment. One wicket after another wicket going down. George Linde also has to make the long walk back. Keshav Maharaj gets a breakthrough as well. MI Cape Town are now 6 down. MI Cape Town are now 6 down in the first 10 overs itself. And they're losing their way in this run chase. Reza Hendricks helpless at one end, not understanding what is happening here. Simple catch at deep mid wicket again. Pretoria Capitals get closer and closer to victory. George Linde is out for a 5-ball duck. And MI Cape Town are 55 for 6 after 10 overs. So Jason Smith has finally made his way out to the middle to bat, coming in at number 8 if you don't mind. Gideon Peters now into his third over. Oh, that's back of the length. Reza Hendricks defends it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start. How good has Gideon Peters been today? 3 for 12 in his 2.1 overs so far. The wickets are just falling like anything here for MI Cape Town. This time Hendricks flicks it away towards mid-on and picks up another single. Jason Smith is back on strike. Required run rate now 13.68. That's defended again by Jason Smith towards covers. Another dot ball from Gideon Peters. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Jason Smith has to pull out a magical innings here if MI Cape Town are to get anywhere closer to this target. It's defended again. Down the ground to mid-off. That won't help at all. Required run rate 13.93. With every dot ball, the required run rate is increasing. MI Cape Town have such a good batting lineup. They have just kept on losing wickets here. Already 6 down, only 4 more wickets in hand. Only Rashid Khan left to come after this. Rashid Khan and then the bowlers. Not much batting left. Rabada can swing his bat as well. That's flicked away by Jason Smith. He will get off the mark with a single. So Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over coming up from Gideon Peters. And Hendricks drives it away towards deep extra covers. Oh, good fielding at deep extra covers. They'll come back for the second. That's good running between the wickets from Reza Hendricks. Another couple of runs to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 59 for 6 after 11 overs. Keshav Maharaj now continuing into his third over, and Jason Smith punches it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Oh, another quicker ball, and Reza Hendricks looking to punch it through the offside. Gets an inside edge back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Another quicker ball. Hendricks again. It punches it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. And this time Jason Smith again drives it straight to point and picks up another single. That's again driven down the ground by Reza Hendricks towards long off and picks up another single. 4 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Need a boundary here. Not going to get it that way. That's driven away towards deep extra covers. Jason Smith picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town in a lot of trouble. 64 for 6 after 12 overs. Andre Russell back into the attack, and Jason Smith drives it away again towards deep point and picks up another single. Reza Hendricks back on strike. Second ball of the over. Inside edge from Reza Hendricks towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 2 singles to start this over. Required run rate is 15.65 now. With only 4 more wickets in hand, Reza Hendricks has faced 23 balls and scored only 2 boundaries so far. And Jason Smith has scored 5 runs from 7 balls. With no boundaries so far. And that's defended again by Jason Smith. Down to third man. Picks up another single. 3 singles to start this over. Don't know whether both these batters are looking to play out 20 overs or whether they really want to win this game or not. But if MI Cape Town loses this game, their playoff chances become even more complicated. That's flicked away again by Hendricks. They're going to push for 2, I think. No, they are not. Just a single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Jason Smith is back on strike. It's going to be a 5th defeat for MI Cape Town today, I think. And this was always going to happen actually. Super Sport Park Centurion. We predicted that it's going to be tough to chase above 180. There's a reason why teams batting first have won 9 out of 10 matches, scoring 180 plus at Centurion. And once Pretoria Capitals crossed that 180 mark, it was always going to be tough for MI Cape Town. But at least we thought that MI Cape Town will give a decent fight. Even that fight is missing today. Last ball of the over. And Reza Hendricks flicks it away again towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over again from Andre Russell. 6 singles in that over. And MI Cape Town are 70 for 6 after 13 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout and the MI Cape Town are in a lot of trouble. Keshav Maharaj back into the attack. That's pulled away by Reza Hendricks down the ground. Towards long on. Long on comes around as well. And Hendricks picks up another couple of runs to start the over. The required run rate though is 16.68. It's just not happening for MI Cape Town at the moment. It's driven again by Hendricks down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Jason Smith is back on strike. Required run rate now above 17. Quicker delivery again. Jason Smith drives it away towards covers and picks up another single. I don't know what these two batters are planning here. They're just playing singles and doubles at the moment. Required run rate 17.53. Have they given up or are they still trying? Another quicker delivery. Hendricks flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Jason Smith is back on strike. Gives himself room, cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single here. Singles are not going to help at all. Required run rate now 17.84. Are they even planning to win this match or are they planning to bat out 20 overs now? It seems that MI are planning to bat out for 20 overs at the moment. That's cut away again by Hendricks towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. I tell you a stat, you all will be shocked. It's been 36 balls since MI Cape Town scored their last boundary in this innings, which is 6 overs. The last boundary came at the end of the 8th over. That is how much the MI Cape Town batters have struggled. 7 runs came from that over from Keshav Maharaj. He finishes his spell 1 for 19 in his 4 overs. And MI Cape Town are now 77 for 6 after 14 overs. The required run rate now 18.17. It can't get bigger than this. Actually, Rassie van der Dusen started well. But then they just kept on losing wickets. Lungi Ngidi now back into the attack. He still has a couple of overs left. Reza Hendricks on strike. Oh, that's a short ball. Hendricks goes for the pull. Not able to make connection. Again a dot ball to start the over. Reza Hendricks has faced 30 balls and scored 25 runs. Goodness gracious me. Second ball of the over coming up from Lungi Ngidi. Oh, that's pulled away by Hendricks. Down towards deep mid wicket. Again the fielder is there. They'll push for 2. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Reza Hendricks. But that's not going to do the job at all. Required run rate 18.88 now. Really don't understand what Reza Hendricks is up to. He's the set batter at the crease. He has faced 31 balls. Still not looking to hit a boundary. Which is very, very surprising. Third ball of the over coming up. And Hendricks goes for the drive towards mid-off and picks up another single. This chase is going nowhere for MI Cape Town. They are going to suffer their 5th defeat today. They are going to be staying at the bottom of the table. With 2 more games left after this for them. So Jason Smith is back on strike. Even Even Jason Smith hasn't scored a boundary till now. Moves across his stumps, swings and misses. Oh, how close was that to the stumps? That's what Lungi Ngedi is thinking about. Even Jason Smith has faced 12 balls, scored only 9 runs, hasn't scored a boundary yet. It's been a shocking batting performance this from MI Cape Town. Oh, goes for the pull again, inside edge again, almost dragged it onto his stumps. Oh, how close was that? Lungi Ngedi asking questions to the batters. It's almost a lost cause now for MI Cape Town here. Required run rate above 20 now. It's 20.52 required run rate. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's cut away by Jason Smith. That'll be 4. But maybe too little too late. A boundary after 7 overs for MI Cape Town. Ends the over with a boundary. Jason Smith finally getting his first boundary in this innings. 7 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are now 84 for 6 after 15 overs. So Lizard Williams is back into the attack now for Pretoria Capitals. Oh, and Hendricks goes for the big shot. Is gone off the edge. Down to third man for 4. Starts the over with a boundary. It will be 4 leg byes, I think. But a boundary to start the over for MI Cape Town. This time Hendricks flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. If Pretoria Capitals restrict MI Cape Town to below 148, then Pretoria Capitals will get a bonus point. And I think that looks more likely to happen for Pretoria Capitals. Ooh, that's another beauty there from Lizard Williams. Another dot ball. Three more deliveries left in this over. So goes for the big shot again. Inside edge onto his pads. He's hurt himself, I think. He's hopping here. Is Jason Smith. Hopefully he's alright. So I think he'll get some treatment there, Jason Smith. Hopefully he's alright. He's getting treated here, Jason Smith. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's a lost cause, in all honesty, for MI Cape Town from here. Pretoria Capitals are going to end up winning this. It's going to be 3 wins in a row and they're going to get closer to a playoff qualification. Because Pretoria Capitals are going to get the bonus point as well along with this win, because I don't think MI Cape Town are going to reach 148 from here. Even that is looking like a Herculean task the way both these batters are batting at the moment. Partnership is run a ball 34 between Hendricks and Jason Smith. Riza Hendricks batting at a strike rate of 85.29 and Jason Smith batting at a strike rate of 81.25 when you're trying to chase a required run rate of 22.38. That itself speaks volumes about how much the MI Cape Town batters are struggling. We'll need to do it quick here. Try and complete this over. So Jason Smith is back and ready. 5th ball of the over. Oh, leading edge again. It's in the air again. And another catch. Another wicket. Lizard Williams also gets the breakthrough. Jason Smith looking to flick it away leg side. Bat turning in his hand. And a simple catch at mid-off. And that only sums up the day for MI Cape Town. They lose their 7th wicket. Lizard Williams also strikes now. Jason Smith, a miserable knock from him. Thought that he would get a move on, but he just couldn't get his timing. And a simple catch there, really good catch by that fielder. Is it Sharfin Rutherford there who has taken the catch? Yes, it is Sharfin Rutherford who has taken the catch there. So Jason Smith is out after scoring 13 runs from 17 balls. MI Cape Town sink further, 89 for 7 after 15.5 overs. It's always on the cards, isn't it? When both batters are batting at under 100 strike rates, there's always a chance of a wicket falling. Required run rate now 23.28 and Kagiso Rabada is the new batter to the crease. Still no Rashid Khan. It's very, very surprising. Rashid Khan and Trent Bolt left to come in after this. Kagiso Rabada has been sent ahead of Rashid Khan. I don't know why MI Cape Town are tinkering with their batting order so much. Jason Smith coming in at number 8 today. Couldn't understand that strategy. And now Rabada coming ahead of Rashid Khan. Are they playing with their batting order here? Last ball of the over coming up. Rabada on strike. And flicked away by Rabada. Down the ground to mid-on and gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. The 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jason Smith. And MI Cape Town are now 90 for 7 after 16 overs. So 4 overs left, 96 needed. Andre Russell is back into the attack, into his last over now. Just 3 more wickets in hand for MI Cape Town. Kagiso Rabada on strike. And Rabada drives it down the ground to mid-off and picks up another single to start the over. Riza Hendricks is back on strike. 95 needed from 23 balls. Riza Hendricks has scored 29 from 34 balls with only 2 boundaries at a strike rate of 85.29. He has been out of form for a long time as Riza Hendricks. Even for South Africa, he hasn't done much at all in recent times. It's flicked away down the ground by Riza Hendricks towards long on. Picks up another single. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, swings and misses. Another dot ball from Russell. Russell is having a laugh. Whole Pretoria Capitals can laugh now. They're going to win this for sure. Still can't understand why Rashid Khan didn't come in after the fall of Jason Smith's wicket. Yeah, Rashid Khan is a much better batter than Kagiso Rabada. I don't know whether MI Cape Town are trying some experimentations today or whether they genuinely believe that Rabada can do something with the bat. Full and wide, driven again by Rabada through the covers. It won't be a boundary. Deep extra covers comes around, does well. And Kagiso Rabada picks up another single. They just need to complete the formalities, bowl 20 balls. That's all Pretoria Capitals. They're going to win this for sure. Riza Hendricks is back on strike. Moves across his stumps, pulls it away, an inside edge there from Hendricks towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The 4 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. Well, what kind of an innings this is from Riza Hendricks? I mean, I don't have words to describe this innings. He has faced 36 balls, scored 31 runs with only 2 boundaries at a strike rate of 86.11 when you are trying to chase a target of 186. Last ball of the over coming up and Rabada swings and misses. Another dot ball to finish the over. Another good over for Pretoria Capitals. Just 4 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are now 94 for 7 after 17 overs. Only 1 boundary has been scored in the last 9 overs of this innings. Gideon Peters now back into the attack. And Hendricks pulls it away leg side. Oh, again, excellent fielding at deep square leg. And Riza Hendricks picks up another couple of runs to start the over. But it's not going to matter. 17 balls left, 90 runs needed. Second ball of the over coming up. Hendricks flicks it away again, leg side. Oh, again. Excellent from deep square leg. Pushing for 2 here. Another couple of runs for Hendricks. They haven't even crossed 100 runs so far, MI Cape Town. It's been so bad. Current run rate is 5.65. How often do you see an MI team? How often do you see an MI team play so badly like this? Oh, that swung away leg side and he's got it all the way for 6. Why didn't he do this much earlier? That's the big question. Length ball from Gideon Peters and Reza Hendricks has deposited that one over deep mid wicket for 6, but too little too late for MI Cape Town. First 6 for Reza Hendricks and 100 comes up for MI Cape Town in 17.3 overs at the loss of 7 wickets. Well, MI Cape Town can still keep Pretoria Capitals away from getting the bonus point if they can score 44 more runs in the last 15 balls. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Hendricks edges it towards third man and picks up another single here. So Rabada is back on strike. In fact, Reza Hendricks hasn't taken the single there. He's denied the single, Reza Hendricks. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Fifth ball of the over coming up. And he goes again. And it's all the way again. Reza Hendricks now going in aggressive mode. But it's all too late for MI Cape Town here. This all should have happened around 6 or 7 overs earlier. Reza Hendricks should have played like this. Now he's playing like this. The game looks all but gone for MI Cape Town. 2 sixes in this over though from Reza Hendricks. He's nearing a half century here. So last ball of the over and Reza Hendricks drives it down the ground straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over, but an expensive over from Gideon Peters. 16 runs came from that over and MI Cape Town are now 110 for 7 after 18 overs. So the required run rate is officially out of control. The required run rate is officially out of reach for MI Cape Town. It's 38 required run rate. 76 needed from the last 2 overs is impossible. And 3 more wickets in hand. Lungi Ngidi is going to be bowling the penultimate over. Just 12 legal deliveries will finish the match. Kagiso Rabada is on strike. Oh, that's a full delivery. Rabada drives it down the ground. Too long on and picks up another single to start the over. So it's going to be 3 wins in a row for Pretoria Capitals. They started the tournament slowly, but they have picked up pace and they have really played well in the last 3 matches. They're getting closer to qualification for the playoffs. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Can he get to his half century? He's on 47 now. Goes again. That's massive. That's another 6. Once again in the slot from Ngidi. Reza Hendricks once again Picking up the length beautifully. Picks up his third six. Gets to his half century. 53 from 43 balls. He was not looking good for a major part of his innings. But in the last couple of overs, he has accelerated as Reza Hendricks. 53 from 43 balls with 2 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 123.26. Well played. All of this should have happened much earlier in this innings. Third ball of the over coming up from Ngidi. That's another full delivery and Hendricks digs it out towards third man. Picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Kagiso Rabada. So Pretoria Capitals are going to get the bonus point and they are also going to get the win. Unless MI Cape Town score 30 more runs in the next 9 balls to at least deny Pretoria Capitals a bonus point. Oh, Rabada swings and misses. Another dot ball from Ngidi. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's already lost for MI Cape Town. It's just about whether Pretoria Capitals can get the bonus point or not. That's full again. Driven. No. Well stopped. He stopped it with his boot, I think. Stopped it with his foot there. Lungi Ngidi. And another dot ball here. So 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. What a clinical performance this has been from Pretoria Capitals. They were looking in trouble with the bat, but again Sharfin Rutherford and Dewald Brevis with the bat for them, forming that partnership. Then Andre Russell with a few boundaries towards the end, taking them past 180, which we were talking about. And then a superb bowling performance here. Last ball of the over coming up. Again Rabada swings and misses, just not able to make connection. Another dot ball, 3 consecutive dot balls to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are now 118 for 7 after 19 overs. So who is going to be bowling the last over? Anyone can bowl. Even I can bowl the last over and defend the score. It's that kind of a equation actually. 68 runs to win from the last over. So Pretoria Capitals will get the bonus point is what I am thinking. The Pretoria Capitals, I think, will go to the top of the table today. If they win this, they'll pick up their 4th win in this tournament. So Lizard Williams bowling the last over. Hendricks moves across his stumps, swings and misses. Again a dot ball to start the over. 5 more deliveries left now in this innings. And this has been a fantastic performance from Pretoria Capitals today. Absolutely brilliant with both bat and ball. Hendricks hits it in the air. And oh dear, it's put down. Put down at mid-off, but it doesn't matter anyways. Just could have dismissed Hendricks there. It's gone to ground. Reza Hendricks picks up another single though. Rabada is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left. No, in fact, Hendricks is back on strike. He didn't take the single the previous ball. He's flicked it away this time towards deep mid wicket and still doesn't take the single. Don't know what Reza Hendricks is trying to do. He's keeping the strike. Three dot balls in this last over. 3 more deliveries left. Maybe he wants to only hit sixes now from here. Three more deliveries left in this innings. Oh, Hendricks goes for the big shot. It's a top edge over the keeper. And 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. Consolation boundaries for Reza Hendricks. 2 more deliveries left in this innings now. They've crossed 120 somehow. MI Cape Town. So 5th ball of the over. Full toss and he's got that one. Got that one massive out of the ground. Loose ball there from Lizard Williams. And he's dispatched that one as Reza Hendricks way back over deep mid wicket for 6. He's enjoying himself here towards the end of this innings. Moves to 64 now from just 49 balls with his 4th 6 in this innings. Last ball of the innings. It's full and on the pads. Hendricks flicks it away for 4 towards deep square leg, but it doesn't matter because it's the Pretoria Capitals who have won this game here convincingly, comprehensively by 53 runs. It's been an amazing bowling performance. Reza Hendricks getting some consolation boundaries there towards the end for MI Cape Town. Finishes unbeaten on 68 from 50 balls. With 4 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 136. But the only question is, why didn't Reza Hendricks bat like this when the required run rate was still gettable for MI Cape Town? That is the big question. Kagiso Rabada remains unbeaten on 4 from 9 balls. An unbeaten partnership of 43 from 25 balls, but not quite enough for MI Cape Town today. As Pretoria Capitals win this match by 53 runs and they also get the bonus point, as they have restricted MI Cape Town below 148 as well. And Pretoria Capitals jump right to the top of the table now, courtesy this win against MI Cape Town. And unfortunately for the MI Cape Town, they just didn't arrive today. They were off colour with the ball again. Sharfane Rutherford and Dewald Brevis tearing apart the MI Cape Town bowlers towards the end of their innings, getting Pretoria Capitals over 180. And it was always going to be tough to chase above 180 at this venue in T20 cricket. MI Cape Town just kept on losing wickets. They just didn't get any partnership building there. They just kept on losing wickets. And for a moment, there were 8 continuous overs without any boundary even scored in that innings. That was how much MI Cape Town struggled in that run chase. And in the end, towards the end, it was just some consolation for Reza Hendricks, finishing not out on 68 from 50 balls. When we look at his final score now, it looks good. When we see Reza Hendricks unbeaten on 68 from 50 balls, it looks so good now. But he also really struggled towards the middle part of that innings. He just couldn't find the boundaries, Reza Hendricks, towards the middle part of that innings. So in the end, MI Cape Town finished with 132 for 7 at the end of their 20 overs. A comprehensive win for Pretoria Capitals. They move to the top of the table courtesy this win over MI Cape Town. And Pretoria Capitals have also done the double over the MI Cape Town in this SA20 tournament. Superb win here. They have done Pretoria Capitals. They have done the double over MI Cape Town in the SA20 tournament this year. And unfortunately, the MI Cape Town, the defending champions, MI Cape Town, are still rooted to the bottom of the table as they suffer their 5th defeat in the SA20 tournament this year. So, commanding win for Pretoria Capitals. They strengthen their chances to qualify for the playoffs. They have won this match by a massive 53 runs against MI Cape Town at home. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches in this SA20 tournament. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night from India.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.